Hi everyone, this is Jeanette with Janda Panda Treasures, and I am going to be going over this 1899 farm journal. And we did 426 through 511, 1899. And so here I am back at May 11th right there. I will reread that one and then continue on for about a half an hour. So hopefully we can learn more about this family. We've gone over some of the fashions and, some of the, things are, I don't know, coming together, familiarity with these folks. So, 1899 in Wapello, Iowa, I believe. Was it Iowa? I believe so. But anyway, so, let's start with Thursday, May 11th, 1899. And again, this is Jeanette with Janda Panda Treasures. And I'm hoping to go through this entire journal and figure these folks out. The writing's changed, the ink has changed throughout. So it'll be interesting going through this. So let's repeat May 11th and then we'll move on. And everything that I am reading here, all the videos are under 1899 in my playlist, and it's public, so anybody can, view it, see what was going on a day-to-day basis with one particular family. Okay, so Thursday, May 11th, 1899, and we're right here. Theo plowed for Cyrus. The girls and I were fixing some of their clothes for the wedding. Molly went to town for some things. Mary and Meg came in the afternoon, brought Mary's plants down. The plants? No, it looks like plants to me, down. The youngsters went ferning, something. I don't know. I can't read that. After supper. It has been a nice day. All right, so. Okay, Friday, May 12th. And I'll just go on for about a half an hour. Friday, May 12th, we are still at work on the girls' clothes to go to the wedding. It has been quite windy today. Theo plowed for Cyrus. Nina went to choir practice. Molly and Carrie went up after night to come home with Nina. Went up after night, okay. Theo went to town after supper. Saturday, May 13th. This is a cold morning, but clear. I was busy at fixing or something Nina's clothes. The girls baked in the afternoon. Then they and Carrie cleaned off the yard. Theo hauled hedge to the slough, like for pigs and stuff, with Frank and Vesta in the forenoon, and Neil and Vesta in the afternoon. Theo has gone to town every night this week. Theodore came home from Burlington on the 9 o'clock train. And on the side it says Theodore sold Prince and Dolly. Might be horses, might be cows, I don't know. Or it could be pigs. I don't know. She didn't specify. Saturday the 14th of May. It is cold and rained all day or until evening. Theodore went to night services. Some of our little chicks Drowned in the rain. Oh no. We had quite a windstorm the afternoon. May 15th, Monday. The girls commenced washing. Jim came for Molly. Cy was here going to town. She went with him. Nina had to put the washing out alone. It is not quite so cold as yesterday. Rained in the night. Last night is cloudy this morning. Last night. Okay, cloudy this morning. Yeah, punctuation isn't, I guess, important on a personal diary. So, Thursday the 16th. Cloudy the most of the time. Theodore and the girls went to Oakville to the wedding. Okay, so Tuesday they had a wedding. And I'm missing my pen here, but Oakville. So I need to write that down. Find out where Oakville is. To the wedding. I got dinner and supper. The young Wilsons were all here for supper. They all stayed until 12. Lincoln stayed all night. Okay. So I want to note Oakville. And somebody by the name of Lincoln. Didn't say whose wedding. So anyway, so Wednesday the 17th. It rained hard early in the morning, then cleared off. Theodore took me to the train to go to Windfield. Wow, there's another town. Windfield. Then I went out to Tom Hamilton's, to Gertie's wedding. Okay. Hamilton's, Gertie's wedding. Hamilton. Gertie. So it's Gertie who got married. Gertie is probably short for Gertrude. I don't know. Thursday, May 18th, I came to M on the 2:30 train, stayed all night at Irvin's all night. I am not well, had a chill and high fever all night. Okay. Friday the 19th of May, I went to Alva's after breakfast. Am some better, but not well at all. Maggie and I went to Aunt Susan's. It was almost clear early in the morning, then clouded up and commenced raining before the middle of the afternoon. Rained all the rest of the day. Okay. Last entry here. Okay. Cloudy and cold all day. Theodore came for me and I came home. Molly Andrews went to Jim's, stayed all night. Okay. Saturday, the 21st, rained, was very cold and disagreeable. Theodore went to church. Then after dinner, he went and brought Mary and Molly home. Mary has been sick with pleurisy. The girls and Theodore went to hear Link and another man preached. Link is short for Lincoln? I don't know. The girls washed. It is cloudy and cold. The sun was out a little in the afternoon. I helped with the housework. Mary is almost well again. Theo and Theodore made a walk in the garden and had Don Adams here to solder the pump. He was here for supper. So, maybe they had to, I call it soldering or something. I don't know. Alrighty. We are right here. Tuesday the 23rd. The girls cleaned their room and the upper hall. Mr. Hutchcraft was here. Oh, they know a lot of people. They know more people than I do. Mr. Hutchcraft. Mr. Hutchcraft was here for dinner. Theodore did not do much except chore. This has been a sunshiny day. The girls took a buggy ride after supper with W and E. Carrie forgot his glasses and had to go to the schoolhouse for them after supper. Wednesday the 24th, Mary and either I or P did the housework and fried the meat and put it in a jar with lard over it. It has not been so cold today. The sun shone the most of the time. The girls cleaned the rooms over the kitchen and dining room. So it's a 2-story house, at least. Thursday the 25th, the girls cleaned the dining room. I did most of the housework and fixed the band of my good dress skirt. It is quite warm, looks like rain. Theodore and Nina walked to choir practice. It was sprinkling when they got home. Friday, May 26th. Well, there was a hard thunderstorm about 3 o'clock this morning. The wind blew hard. Oh, how it did rain, and kept it up by spells all forenoon. It has been quite warm today. Carrie and the girls went to commencement after supper. He walked, and there was a couple of buggies for the girls. Theodore and I stayed at home. And then it says Theo went away about 10 this morning. Sometimes I think it's Theo and sometimes I think it's Thea, but okay. Nina has a swelled jaw from a wisdom tooth. Oh my gosh. Back then people died from that kind of thing. Molly and I did the housework. I patched Carrie's underwear. Then did not come back. Oh, Theo did not come back. Theodore had all the outdoor work to do. Nina's jaw got so painful we sent for the doctor in the night. It rained today. Vesta has a cold. I wish I knew the ages of these folks. A terrible black cloud came up this morning. I have sick headache. All went to church except, she could be written me, Nina and I both morning and evening. Mary came home with them after the morning services. This was Mr. Alexander's last sermon here. The little collie got in the mud. The little collie, okay, so their little puppy. I don't think they have a name. It says little collie or little colt. It looks like collie to me. Monday, May 29th. Nina's jaw is still quite painful. Mary, Molly, and I fixed supper for Theodore's class. George and Lita Hamilton came in the morning. George went home after supper. Lita stayed. This has been a nice day. No rain. Theo did not come home. The class was here for supper. Tuesday the 30th. Well, this is another rainy, disagreeable day. I baked bread and helped with all the other work. Patching. Lita is still here. She is not well. Okay. Wednesday, May 31st. Cloudy in the morning, but cleared off. Mary and Molly washed a big I don't know what this big thing. I did housework. Lita came over with Nell, for her and Lita to go to prayer meeting. Mary took Lita Hamilton to town before supper. Then she and Theodore and Lita went in the buggy. Carrie walked. They all went to prayer meeting. And over here it says it thundered, lightninged, and rained in the night. So they had a thunderstorm. Oops. Now we're on to Thursday, June 1st. First day of June. It was cloudy in the morning, but cleared off without rain. Carrie went to Linton in the forenoon. So that might be another town. Linton, Oakville, Winfield. Okay, Winfield. Okay. All right, we can narrow this down. Where were we? Okay. Molly ironed. I did housework. Carrie came home and went to town, got some things. I don't know what that word is. Preparatory to going to Perio's to work. I don't know. I have to write this down. Friday, May 2nd. Has thundered and looks like rain. I packed Theodore. Took Carrie. Oh, wait. I packed. Okay. Theodore took Carrie to Perry's. We baked and churned. Oh, they churn better. And I scrubbed. Melly was here for dinner. It rained in the evening. And it says over here, I had, headache a lot. Wait a minute. I had patched a lot of socks for Carrie. Okay, that one was easy. Saturday, June 3rd. Met and Mary came. It is hot. Spence Breckenridge. Wow, that's a name. Spence Breckenridge. Came in on the 10 train. Theodore took Net and Nina to town. It might be Nettie. Nina to town. Then they came home, and he took Spence to Jan's. Carrie came home with them. No rain. Nice. Starting to become summer, right? The 4th, Saturday. All went to church except Nina and Net in the forenoon. The 2 girls and I were at home at night. Mr. Buckhannon. Mr. Buckhannon. Well, we got new names. Preach. Mr. Buckhannon preach. It sprinkled a very little in the afternoon. Warmer. Oh, how warm. All right. Talk about degrees, but maybe they will. I don't know. They say cold and snow and all that kind of stuff. All right. But I'm sure we can look up weather in 1899 in Iowa. Cyrus, George, and Ed Skinner, I think I have this name written down, Ed Skinner, were here all day helping plant our first corn for the season. Mr. and Mrs. Alexander came and stayed all night. No rain. Carrie and Spence ate dinner at Irvin's. Carrie went with Spence to Burlington, stayed all night. And we know Burlington's in Iowa. All righty. Tuesday, May 6th. Carrie came home on the 5 train. Cyrus and Ed were helping in the field. Mr. and Mrs. Alexander went away about 9 in the morning. The girls washed after the preachers went away. We all went to the hall to the farewell meeting for Mr. Alexander after supper. Mary stayed at Irwin's all night. Okay, then we down here, it's the last entry on this page. Carrie went to Perry's. I think Perry's might be a town. I don't know. Oh no, Perry's. And Mellie, Cyrus and Mellie were here helping plant corn. Well, it rained terrible hard at the noon hour. They could not finish planting. The girls ironed. Theodore went to prayer meeting. Thursday, May 8th. Let's see if I got this all in frame. I just have to check periodically. The ground is still wet, but Theodore finished planting corn. Theo went to Cyrus's in the afternoon. Theodore went after supper to see Mr. Alexander start to California. Oh, wow. Wow. And look at that. Wow. Then he went to Charlie Hilson's to eat strawberries. The girls went there before dark. Theo went to town, so I was alone until 11 at night. Nina got sick and stayed all night. Friday the 9th. Mary came home this morning. Ella Wilson came with Nina, stayed all day. Theo worked at Cyrus's. May 10th, Mary and I worked, June 10th. Mary and I worked at the Rappels. We baked, and the girls picked some gooseberries. June 11th, all went to church except Carrie. Mellie came home with us. Nina, Carrie, and I stayed at night. The rest went to church. We're down here. Hopefully I can get this all in frame. Carrie went to Perry Yo's. The girls washed a big washing. I did the housework and helped Mary with her sewing. She went to town and got her a white waist pattern, Pateon. I'm going to look that up. Alrighty. Theo helped Ed Skinner. Mary and I sewed hard all day at her white waist. Okay, so she's making some sort of waistcoat, but I don't know what that material is. We all went to Cyrus's after supper to eat strawberries. Irwin's and Alva's were there. Carrie came home about 9 at night. Theo helped Ed in afternoon. Okay, wow. Might be able to get through this page all the way through June 17th. I think that's what I'm going to shoot for, June 17th. 6/17. All right, and then I can wrap this part up. Well, it rained hard in the night and a while this morning. Carrie went to Burlington to the Institute. Okay, Mary went to Fairfield. Okay, that's another town. The girls are working with the gooseberries and cherries, picking and canning. Rained hard in the evening after supper. Thursday, the June 15th. The girls went to Ed Wilson's, was gone all day. I did housework and sewed a little. Cyrus fetched Lita and Anna here after dinner. They stayed all night. Theodore and Theo were hoeing, plowing, and pulling weeds the most of the day. Carrie came home in the evening. Theo went away after supper. I wonder where he went. Friday, June 16th. Molly Hewitt came over in the morning, brought Willie, left all the little ones here. She, Melly, Nina, Molly, Andrews, and Carrie went to Ed Wilson's to pick cherries. Molly Andrews and I got dinner for the whole set of them. Molly, I don't know where this Andrews fits, but because her name's Hewitt. Okay, Molly Hewitt and children went home after dinner. Okay, so there's a Molly Andrews and a Molly Hewitt. So this could be Molly Andrews. Okay, Molly Andrews went to town after supper. Stayed all night. And then over here, Theo went home after supper. Did not come back till Monday. Okay, here it says, okay, this will be the last entry that I'll read. We baked bread, pies, and cakes, churned and scrubbed. Yeah. Theo came back this morning and Molly also. Theo and Theodore hauled, I don't know what that word is, mod off this morning. Theo helped Ed Skinner plow, period. Carrie and the girls cleaned the cellar. Then he mowed the grass in the yard and the weeds in the barnyard. Okay. All right, so we're here Saturday the 17th. We've already been through a wedding. We have a list of towns such as Fairfield, Linton, Oakville, Hamilton, and names like Spence Breckenridge, Perry Yo's, Mr. Buchanan. Yeah. So yeah, we got something to, you know, kind of piece together. It's like a mystery. So we are at June 17th. And let's see what we got going on here. So yeah, there's more of this. So this is all June. But look at here. So I just want to kind of go through and see where the end of the year is. So this part right here, September. So here's September. October is here. November is here. So let's see where December, okay, there's December. Did they skip some days? I know that there was a blank one there I saw. Well, I saw it. Anyway, we'll see it again. So here's December. So you do mention Christmas. Okay, here's 1900. And then, so let's see if there's a 1901. th 27th, and it jumps, oh, here we go. August, okay, we might see 1901. August. September. This looks like October. Right there. This looks like pencil here. Here's December. So what we see, here we are, January 1901, right there. So it goes into 1901. So that's cool. So this is where we left off. And I'll just paper mark it here. Okay, so thank you guys for watching. Please leave some comments, anything that you observed that I didn't catch. That would be great. And yeah, you can see it's starting to deteriorate here. But that's why I also wear gloves. And look at how dirty these gloves are getting just from handling this journal. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.